Welcome back to HB Unfiltered Sports Talk. I'm joined once again by the Stiff Brownie, the intern, and the Dirtbag. Today's show is brought to you by J3 Supply Group for your hose and fitting specialist. Come on down, meet them, the good guys. We got to get some throwouts out there to Aloha Grill, our boy, down in Huntington Beach, downtown Main Street. Obviously, First Class Pizza, OC Boardroom, My Place Sports Bar and Grill, and also we got Selman Chevrolet. Now, go down to either Selman Chevrolet or HB Toyota, and our boys down there at Selman Chevrolet, Larry Beavers, drop the Stiffy B or Dirtbag and our name, HB Unfiltered, and they're going to hook you up with a smoking deal. And go see our boy Matt Sloan at HB Toyota. He's a finance director over there. He's going to totally hook you up and put you in a nice Toyota. So kudos to those guys, and help.
Thanks for the support, guys. We do appreciate it.
Please go to our website at hbunfilteredsportstalk.com and check out our merchandise, and please support us as much as you possibly can. We want to try to keep this going. We think we're doing a good job, but we know we can get better, and we just need your input. Let's go right to the intern and find out what happened this day in sports history.
So actually, this week in sports history, Met pitcher Dwight Gooden becomes the 11th rookie to strike out 200. And then the year later, he becomes the youngest pitcher to win 20 games. 1986, Mark McGwire hits his first major league home run. 1989, Nolan Ryan strikes out his 5,000th batter. 1996, at the 96th U.S. Golf Amateur Championship was won by Tiger Woods. And in 2008, the star-studded American men's basketball team, led by LeBron James, Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, win the gold medal at the Beijing Olympics in 2008. And we have a sports birthday today. Today is Kobe Bryant's birthday, and he would have been 45 years young.
It's so sad. Black Mamba, rest in peace.
Another guy that was way better than LeBron James.
Oh man, on and off the court, man. He just he
and
did
really,
it, man.
And really, the only guy that when these knuckleheads call in or write us about us bagging on LeBron James, the only person you can actually compare LeBron James to is Kobe Bryant, because they came out of high school, they didn't go to college, they played basically the same amount of seasons. It's the only person you can actually compare LeBron James to. But
yeah.
In my eyes, the Mamba's way better than him.
I'll take.
Not a crybaby like little Bron.
No,
CCP.
No, and no harder worker than he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sad to see him go so early, because it would have been awesome to see what he did. He was obviously starting to crush it. I mean, he won an Oscar, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
You know, he was starting to do some amazing things. So
he used to work out at the gym that I belonged to, and I got an opportunity when he was coming back from his knee. You know, remember when he had that knee? I don't know. He was doing the stem cell or the blood transfusion thing.
Wasn't that the Achilles?
I thought it was his knee, but anyway,
okay.
It doesn't matter. Point is that I got to watch him shoot baskets privately in our gym.
Right.
Dude didn't miss. It was I hadn't seen anything even close to it until obviously Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
But I was just sitting in amazement. Didn't matter. He was going 30%, whatever, bank shots, swish shots. Nothing touched the rim. It was unreal.
That's why that guy was so good, man.
Yeah.
It's just, repetitive. Practice.
Yep.
So, all right, let's switch
rest
gears.
In peace. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy heavenly birthday.
We got to switch gears. College football around the corner. Totally getting
so psyched.
I'm so amped up. Only got a couple good games this week. Obviously, San Jose State's not the greatest, but they're still a decent team. They're playing at SC. You got the Navy versus Notre Dame in Dublin, Ireland. And the other one, you got Hawaii playing at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt should pretty much destroy them.
There's 8 games on Saturday, it looks like?
Yeah, but there's only 4 from the Power 5. I don't even know what you call it anymore.
Well, I like how they have this, though. You get to watch the Notre Dame game 11:30 our time, and then it goes right into UTEP and then UMass, and then you got like 4 games all starting basically about 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. You got about 5-6 games that you can watch all at once.
I'm definitely going to have to figure out my sleeping habit because I got to get up earlier. I don't want to miss college football. It is the one big passion I have. So
you like Navy with the points, though. We were discussing that during the commercial break.
I do. Obviously, they don't throw the ball, so it's all about 3 downs to 4 downs. Get a first. Keep moving the chains. Keep Notre Dame off the field. But they always give Notre Dame a tough time.
Well, Notre Dame's favored by 20.5 right now, so let's take those points.
I'm going to take the plus 20. Lose by 20 and still win the bet. Yeah, I'll take that.
And then the other big games, the USC game, I know you're going to be glued to the television watching that because they're your team. So
if I can find a Fire Stick, Pac-12 network.
Pac-12, dude, what are they doing?
They're a joke. Pac-4 network, whatever.
They make us watch that shitty fucking feed too. It's just like not even. Yeah. It's not like it's a primetime game. Get them on Fox. What the hell's going on around here?
Yeah, you know what?
It's the number 6 ranked team in the nation.
It's exactly why USC and UCLA are bouncing into the Big Ten, and Oregon and Washington are going to join them because they're going to get on TV. They're going to be on from 9 in the morning. There'll be games on 9 in the morning till 1 in the morning.
It's beautiful. I love it. So SC's favored. They're at home. They're favored by 31. You like that?
You know what? That's a lot of points. I'd probably just stay away from the game because it's one of those things. Let's say Caleb comes out and just looks amazing, throws 5 touchdowns in the first half. They're going to sit him the second half.
Sure.
They're going to play backup. So I really don't like that. If I did anything, I'd probably take the point, San Jose State to cover.
San Jose State notoriously isn't that bad of a college.
No,
football
they're
team,
not.
Them and Fresno State for that matter.
They've been winning enough to go to bowl games. I mean, you only got to win 6 games, and they've been going to bowl games. So
sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyways,
it gets us kicked off.
Yep, it gets us kicked off, and now let's go into this MLB real quick. I know we're kind of short today because our boy Stiffy B is going to the Angel game. He's going to see Ohtani while he still plays for the Angels before he gets traded. Do you know they canceled? They had a game on Monday here. We had this huge hurricane that we survived. By the way, hopefully Biden shows up soon to this disaster that we're all living around. But anyways, it was an absolute beautiful day on Monday, and the Angels canceled the fucking game.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. San Diego, I'm pretty sure, took more of the brunt of Hurricane Hillary, whatever you want to call this tropical storm. It's just a regular rainstorm.
Hurricane lame.
Oh, man.
Super lame.
I swear, the people that live in Florida and Texas and that actually get hit hard by this stuff, Louisiana, they're just looking at us and laughing their ass off like that's not a hurricane.
Yeah, the people were going and buying toilet paper and filling up cars and all this other BS.
Come on, people, don't panic.
How do you know you're a dumbass Californian without telling me you're a dumbass Californian?
You just panic. I know they showed this one weather guy, man. It was hilarious. The palm trees are not even moving in the background, and he's standing there, and all of a sudden it looks like wind's hitting his jacket. They must have had like this industrial fan.
No way.
And they're like, spraying water into the fan and it's hitting him in the face and he's trying not to smile.
Oh, God.
And his buddy who's doing the camera gig is laughing his ass off.
That's so great.
Just an absolute joke. But anyways, hopefully you see a good game. Trout's back.
I know that.
Too late. Like the intern said earlier in a 2-minute rant on Instagram, they are 5-14 since the deadline, and the Mariners are 14-5 right there. That they lost it just with one team getting hot below them, and they got
it doesn't help when Seattle comes into Anaheim and sweeps them too. On top of that, that
was a series 4-game swing right there, which it's technically an 8-game swing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, sticking with baseball, let's just get through this real quick because I know that our audience likes winners, and this is now we're going on another week where we crushed over the weekend, giving them what we liked. This segment though, I usually do hot and cold. I'm going to do something a little different because there is this beautiful time period right now where the books haven't adjusted their over-unders. So when you start looking at teams that are playing and who is pitching, if you start seeing guys that are above the number 55, those are AAA call-ups. Take the over, especially if it's a day game. You can take the other team if you want to, and they're throwing somebody that's, a regular number like in the 20s or 30s. But if you come across anyone that's in like the high 70s or 80s, that's a AAA call-up, take the over. You're going to hit almost 90% of the time. And the reason I say that is because September call-ups is what they call them, but sometimes they bring them up a little early. So you can catch right now is that 10-day window where you can hammer overs and make a lot of money. I also like the weekend series. I like Houston at Detroit. Houston's hot. With Seattle getting hot, Houston now has to put a little pressure on themselves to continue to outshine Seattle, because you got Seattle, you have Boston, you have Baltimore's still first in the East, but you've got Tampa Bay there. So there's like a ton of teams right in there that have to compete and have to beat these. They have to beat these shitty teams like Detroit. The other one is Tampa Bay is at home against the New York Yankees. I like a clean sweep on that. Unless Garrett Cole's pitching, the Yankees are literally just completely deflated.
They've lost eight straight now, the Yankees.
Yeah,
they're done.
They're done. And
Boone's fired.
Boone's fired, and Cashman may be out.
Cashman should be out.
The other one I like is Baltimore's at home against Colorado. And the final one is Seattle, who is playing hot, is at home against Kansas City. I like Houston, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Seattle.
Who is hotter than Julio Rodriguez? Oh, my God. 17 of 22 in that 5-game span, which is the best since 1900. He was batting .736.
Yep.
That is just ridiculous.
You guys can make some money this week and pay attention.
Walk the guy.
Pay attention to starting pitchers for both teams and what their number is. You can make a lot of money on these overs.
Yeah, I like it.
So
I like it.
Anyways,
let's touch base one last time. The Stiffy B nailed it on the BMW Golf Championship.
That's right, baby.
Victor Hovland came back and shot a 61 on the final day, 9 under.
I only needed him to shoot the course record in order to achieve that.
Yeah.
But a blind squirrel finds a nut, so I'll take it.
10. I wish I knew the guy was going to have 10 birdies and just one bogey.
That's
I would have picked Hovland, but. Okay, now we're going into the Tour Championship. This is the last one of the FedEx to win the $18 million. I don't know if you know how this works, but I don't know exactly how they come up with this scoring lead. But Scheffler's at -10 now going into this, so he starts with a 2-game or a 2-stroke lead over Victor Hovland, and then the next one below that I think is Rory and Rahm. They're at like 6 and -5.
And it's based on points, or
I think it's based on points between the two previous and then the FedEx Cup standings.
Got it.
Up for the point leaders. They figure out the points and you get like strokes based on that. So
okay.
Anyways,
because I know Scotty Scheffler hasn't won any tournaments lately, but not that he's bad or anything.
But he's been playing well and he should have won. I mean, he lipped that putt that it should have been Hovland and Scheffler in a playoff, but he missed a little 3-foot putt that rimmed out and Hovland won. Congratulations. But I'm sticking with Scheffler, and that's the only pick I'm taking this week. I'm taking Scheffler to win this. You're not going to win a lot of money. Both of them are, heavy favorites. But I know you're going to go with Hovland, and I'm going to go with Scheffler.
I'm sticking with my boy.
Yeah, I'm going to take you out this week.
I'm sticking with my boy Victor.
Yeah,
oh, baby.
All right. What else you got? You going to be watching the Little League World Series?
Yeah, the Little League World Series has been awesome. I hope people have been able to watch it. You can actually bet on it. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Once they got to Williamsport, you can bet on it.
Just, Eric, I don't know. You're not going to make a lot of money, but just take Chinese Taipei to win. The guy on the mound is Otani, basically, for this team. He mashes the ball if you pitch to him. And then he's throwing 82, which is equivalent to 107 miles per hour. I mean, the mound's only 45 feet away, and this guy's throwing 82. There's kids that are like 4'6" standing up there, weighing 75 pounds, and they get hit. They remind me of like Dorn in Major League, where he just starts flapping his arms, crying. All the coaches come out and start like trying to rub his arm and go, "It's okay, Billy. You're going to be fine."
There's also some huge kids too. I mean, San Diego,
Yeah.
not San Diego, California, El Segundo, they have 2 kids that are over 6 feet at least.
Yeah.
Tennessee, the pitcher yesterday,
Cuba, all of them look like 16.
kid had 12 strikeouts out of the 18 outs that were possible, and he ends up winning the game 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know about these other countries with their birth certificates. Even here now, like you said, California, pretty big kids. I don't know, what are they feeding some of them?
I don't know. I see that some of them have turned 13, so they must have made the cutoff somehow when they were 12.
Oh,
but,
gotcha.
but yeah, I mean they're huge. But it's been great to watch. I think over the weekend, Philadelphia and the Washington Nationals, Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals came out and signed some baseballs and hung out with the kids. And
Yeah, I just love how they mimic pro athletes. Pro athletes are obviously, they don't want to be role models, but unfortunately you are. And they mimic what you do. When you start flipping your bat, and I see a little leaguer flip his bat when he hits a home run, or he gets a double and he starts doing a little dance.
Yeah.
They're
doing the whole trucks.
Yeah. Jumping up on the plate after a walk-off home run.
Which is what the Dodgers are doing. They're doing this, and other kids are doing it.
Betts and Freeman are on fire. But what's sad, both of them are going to take votes away from each other on the West Coast, and Ocuna's going to win the MVP.
Okay.
They're going to finish second and third, Freeman and Betts, even though they're both having...
Do you notice that a couple of the kids have as their favorite baseball team the Savannah Bananas?
Oh,
if
man.
you haven't catch these guys, they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. They're super funny. They get a lot of ex-pro athletes, ex-pro baseball players out there. Worth a follow on Instagram. They're really, really funny.
Yeah, doing flips. You were saying during the break we were talking about it, and I've never even heard of them. I'm hearing about them for the first time. And a lot of these little leaguers, this is our favorite team, but an out, if a fan catches a ball in foul ground, he's out. The batter's out. Game over.
It's so good. I love it.
Savannah Bananas. All right. We'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe. It's free.
YouTube.
Deuces.